Everyone in the village said the forest behind grandmother's house was cursed. But when I heard the crying late at night, I didn't believe it was a ghost. Ghosts didn't cry like that, like a child lost and scared. "Don't go," grandmother said when I told her I wanted to find out what it was. She was sitting by the fire, her wrinkled hands gripping her walking stick. "Some cries are not meant to be answered, let it be." I ignored her. I was 19, strong, and tired of the old stories meant to scare children. That night, when the crying came again, I lit a small lantern and slipped into the trees. The sound led me deeper into the forest than I'd ever been. It always seemed just ahead, pulling me farther. The trees were thick and the air smelled damp and heavy. Suddenly the crying stopped. The silence was worse. It pressed down on me, and I realized how alone I was. I called out, "Hello?" My voice sounded small, swallowed by the dark. Then, behind me, I heard a voice whisper, "Why didn't you listen?" I turned around fast, but no one was there. My lantern flickered and I started to run. The trees seemed alive, their branches reaching out to snag me. I tripped and fell hard, my lantern shattering. Darkness swallowed everything. I don't know how long I lay there, too scared to move, but I heard something breathing close to me. Slow, deep breaths. My heart felt like it would explode. "Please," I whispered, "let me go." A raspy voice answered, "Leave the forest and never come back." I don't know how I found my way out. By the time I stumbled back to grandmother's house, the sky was lightening with dawn. She was waiting at the door, shaking her head. "You saw it, didn't you?" she asked quietly. I nodded, unable to speak. Grandmother told me about the forest spirit, a creature that punished those who didn't respect its boundaries. It didn't kill them right away, but left a mark on their soul, a warning to others. From that day, I listened to grandmother's advice. I worked harder, stayed away from danger, and respected the things I didn't understand. I never went back to the forest, but sometimes, late at night, I still hear the crying. And every time I feel that raspy voice in my head reminding me of what could have happened if I hadn't been allowed to leave. Some cries are not meant to be answered.